With no chapter this week, Oda has made me and everyone else sit on these chapters that we have been given before he just went somewhere like the Bahamas or something and took, a 2-week break and chilled. But it has actually got me thinking about, okay, how are they going to actually get out of Wano, assuming that, Marines may come or more CP0 members or just anybody else pulls up to actually try and capture the Straw Hats. Obviously, Robin is a high priority in the intelligence agency and the Marines right now, so it's safe to assume that they aren't just going to let them walk away scot-free. Something is going to happen, whether it is Marines, whether it is the Navy pulling up, whether it's CB0, an Admiral. We just don't know, but we can assume the worst for the Straw Hats after Kaido has been taken down. So in today's video, I want to talk about a culmination of a few things that could come together to actually help save Wano, because yeah, they could maybe escape the Marines or whoever's going to be chasing them, but what about Wano itself? It has to actually stay a stable place to live because there are civilians there. Momonosuke has to actually be the shogun, and assuming if you think Yamato is going to help with that or is going to stay back to actually help them, it's looking like Wano has to actually be up and running as we're leaving Wano. But before I go any further, please hit that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications, go in that description, and hit that Discord link. This is the easiest way to get in contact with me if you want to talk about other things or just One Piece with anybody. There's 100 or so people in there, so definitely go in that description and hit that Discord link and join and come chill. With this battle heating up, we are all kind of distracted by these fights and everything, but we haven't really stopped to think about, okay, how are they going to actually get out of here? The situation looks stacked against them, especially with CP0 there and the possibility of other Marines and possibly an Admiral going to Wano. The stakes are very, very high, but I think I might have found out one of the possible ways that they could actually be saved. And I think it is through Momonosuke. And you may be thinking, whoa, how is it Momonosuke? I am here to argue that the Marines or whoever is coming to Wano or in Wano that is enemies to the Straw Hats will actually see Momonosuke in dragon form and or his human form. And I do not think CP0 has yet seen this, so I think it might be saving it for this moment. After Kaido is actually gotten rid of, they will think there is no more dragons to be worried about, and they will probably try to rush in, but then they see Momonosuke, someone who is a dragon, and it is this specific perception of this type of dragon that they see that may actually make them back off. Now you may be wondering, why do I actually think that? What sparked this idea? There is a magazine where a reporter actually comes to Wano, and I will read it out. I will also put it on screen. Someone in the Marines or the Navy that was actually part of like a news group, it's not specified who it was, actually went to Wano and witnessed Kaido himself. And it says, the aforementioned information is what the common public knows of Kaido, but I witnessed Kaido myself in Curry. He's a user of a devil fruit, a mythical one to boot. He transformed into a large dragon. The moment I set my eyes on him, my body went stiff and I believe I was going to die. He was intimidating. He was on a whole different level than a normal human. One could even say that he's a monster. That's beyond human understanding. This is very interesting because this person did not know that this dragon fruit or whatever Kaido had existed, and I actually think this will parallel the people that are coming to Wano to actually try to capture, Nico Robin and or capture the Straw Hats. If you look at the Marine side, they're going to think a dragon is actually down, and it kind of mirrors this thing I just read because they're going to see another dragon sprout up after thinking one doesn't exist anymore or isn't a part of the picture anymore, and then they have to kind of be careful now. And you may say, okay, it's just a dragon, it won't serve a huge hindrance towards the Marines, but also do not forget that Shinobu commented on Momonosuke's looks and said he looked just like, the screen cut off, but we all know who he was talking about. He looked like Odin. Cut back to the chapter where Kizaru is kind of bickering back and forth with Akainu. He actually wants to go to Wano, but Akainu literally says, no, because we don't have the forces to actually deal with this unknown threat, which is the samurai. Now, I don't know how renowned Oden's name is in the actual general One Piece world, but just seeing a dragon turn into a monstrous samurai, it looks like, from a physical standpoint, will definitely make you look twice. It makes perfect sense to me, since that this could serve as a kind of character moment for Momonosuke as well. Him seeing that people are withdrawing from the enemy side, from merely just seeing what he looks like, it'll make him step up even more, and there could even be a character moment in which he actually realizes, even more so because he has already kind of realized it, but I think this will be maybe the big moment where he realizes, okay, I am Kozuki Oden's son. I am Momonosuke. I'm not saying this will 1000% just completely fend them off, because they're on a mission right now. They were given orders from Rob Lucci, who got them orders from someone higher up to capture Robin. They have one of the most important jobs in the entire Navy, and to not actually achieve their goal makes them look weak in my opinion, or at least to not actually attempt it, which they are kind of in the middle of doing right now, and they just beat Drake, so it looks like they are going to actually succeed unless someone steps in. And people have been saying law, and I used to actually think that was not possible at all, but thinking about it now, the fact that X Drake is actually down for the count, and it was confirmed in the anime that he was actually the 1% man, I'm wondering if Law kind of forgot that he actually owes Drake for letting him out of the prison. If that plot line actually does come back up, Law actually has a valid reason for going back and helping X Drake. But with the damage that Big Mom is doing right now to them both, I don't know if he would actually do anything to him unless he had help. And another person that would actually help with this is Sanji. Now you may say, okay, he's resting right now, but he has taken more damage, I feel like. And in my opinion, Zoro and Sanji are both getting up, as I feel like they both have some plot lines to actually fulfill this arc. Sanji's path for the rest of this arc maybe could be helping CP0 and helping Robin. He has a very valid reason for it. And also the whole thing with Robin, the Black Maria moment ties in beautifully if he actually goes to help them. Now this is a really common thought, but I just thought I'd let it be known because I actually do think it is a possibility nonetheless. Another one that I kind of thought of on the fly is that maybe opening Wano's borders actually does something. I don't know if opening the borders actually is a physical thing or kind of just a more thematic thing or a verbal thing that happens. I'm pretty sure it's a physical thing, but either way, this has been of great significance and the answer has yet to be revealed. I've kind of been pondering on this whole thing, but I think the main thing will actually be the Momonosuke stuff. If you think back to where he read his journal, whatever he read in that journal, something clicked in his mind for him to think, okay, hold up, I can't die right now. I am very important to this whole thing. Now, there is a whole thing with the two sovereigns thing that I think will play out. I think Zunisha is speculated to be one of them. I don't know if it's either confirmed or it's just speculation, but I always thought that he was one of them at least, maybe Shirahoshi or Momonosuke is the other one. This could possibly connect the two in this arc because Zunisha seems to roam around pretty fast because he has this, these long strides or whatever, and he has these huge legs. This nigga is Kevin Durant, by the way. But the last thing is an outworldly force, something that can destroy large ships, can intimidate people just by looking at it, and it will serve great reason in combination with the Momonosuke stuff for the Marines actually retreating. You get what I'm getting at here? But if you guys did like the video, please hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below just anything you would like to see or anything you would like to talk about. Also, hit that notification bell and go in the description and hit that Discord link. It only takes a few seconds and it makes a massive difference. I hope you guys are having a great day, and until next time, peace.